Today I'm going to show you how to make some farmhouse decor inspired hearts, fabric hearts, which we're going to hang on a tree made out of branches with lights wrapped around. So first of all, we're going to create a template for our Valentine hearts. So I've folded a piece of card in half and I'm drawing half a heart shape. This is to get both sides of the heart the same mirror image, if you like. So I'm creating two hearts, one slightly bigger than the other, just to add a little variety. So if you fold your templates out, you're then ready to use them on fabric. I've got a variety of pinks and red fabrics to use. You need to pin your template in place in order to be able to cut around. You need 2 pieces of fabric per heart. I'm using fabric scissors. You could use crimping scissors if you've got them as an alternative. So once you've got your fabric pieces, you're going to need to make some hanging loops. I've got out all my hearts at once. I can't remember how many hearts I've made. Somewhere between 10 and 14, I think. 2 or 3 per different fabrics. Let's cut them all out. Now we need to make some hanging loops for them. So I've got some garden twine. You need about 8 inches per heart. And you're just going to fold it in a loop and then tie a knot, creating a large or long hanging loop to go over the branches. So you just trim that to size. You're going to then sandwich that between the 2 layers of the heart fabric. And you're going to pin it in place. It's important to pin it in place so it doesn't move around when you come to sewing it all together. Sew your heart together. I suggest a stitch length of 2.6. Sharp needle suitable for cotton. When it just travels slowly, when you get to the top, your sewing machine foot might struggle with the depth change. I'm using a humper jig just to persuade my sewing machine over and to catch that loop. It just makes such a difference to your sewing machine that the foot is at the same height all the way across. So I started near the beginning of the curve, one side of the heart, and I'm stitching around the top, then down the side to the point, and then fractionally round the point so that I leave a turning gap ready for the stuffing. So always lower the needle to pivot and just make sure you back stitch at your start and stopping points. So here's your turning gap. So now you've stitched your heart, we're going to add some stuffing inside. You could use offcuts of fabric, etc. Obviously they need to be pale so it doesn't show up. So this is just toy stuffing or an old cushion would do. So you're going to gently stuff your heart. Showing you got stuffing going up to the top and the bottom. Now you can't overstuff it because we've got to fold those 2 pieces of raw fabric together, place those 2 pieces of fabric together. But you do want to stuff it well. It's just, you'll be able to judge it. So once you've stuffed it, place your 2 edges together and then you're going to pin that and machine stitch that to shut it. So just make sure you do a quick back stitch at each end. So that's your basic heart. Now we're going to add a button for just a touch of detail at the top. Just to finish it off. So I've gone for a dark button here, this particular heart. Every button I've used is different, just to add variety and to use up odds and ends of buttons in my button box, to be honest. I always like to use what I've got to hand when doing a creative project. So this will be your finished Valentine heart, which you can hang on your tree or create garlands from. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe below if you would like further videos.